Hello, all you cool cats and kittens. This is AACTV, and I'm Luke O'Done.
And I'm Hannah Biggs. If you're a sophomore or above and need volunteering hours, join the National Honor Society Club. National Honor Society helps out our community and is an easy way to earn volunteering hours and get community service. If you're interested, come talk to me or Mr. Rogers and apply at aect.nhs.
Believe it or not, teachers do have lives outside of school. For more on this, we go to Abby and Isabel.
I'm Abigail Sheats from AACTV. Here are a few teachers from AACT who would like to share their hobbies they do outside of school.
I have been teaching for 20 years, and I've been teaching so long I don't remember what inspired me to be a teacher. I was an English major in college, and I think at that point in my life I was just trying to figure out what to do with an English degree. I like to run, and I like to ride my bike. Get that physical exertion out. It's kind of the endorphin high, and it makes me go through mentally what's gone on daily so that I can reflect and let it go.
This is my 16th year teaching high school. I taught for 2 years at college before that. I've always wanted to be a teacher ever since I was little. Neither one of my parents went very far in school, and they always talked badly of the experiences they had with teachers in the past. So I thought maybe if they had better teachers, they would have gone a little farther and maybe done a little more. I'm very indoorsy. So I listen to a lot of podcasts, and I do a lot of crossword puzzles, and I watch a lot of documentaries. I'm kind of boring. That's my thing. I don't like being outside. Because as a teacher, you're not left alone for 8 hours a day. Like, it's 8 hours of someone needing something from you. So it's usually just 10 to 15 minutes blocked out in my day where no one talks to me because they know I'm doing a crossword puzzle and to leave me alone. Unless I'm asking them for help.
This is my, I always forget, 6th year teaching here at AACT, my 7th overall. And I was inspired by my aunts. I have 2 aunts who were teachers when I was very little. I thought they were super cool. And so I've always kind of was interested in teaching just because of them. I like to ride bicycles, ski, and spend time outdoors. I get the satisfaction of like feeling in shape, strong. I race every once in a while in those disciplines, and when I feel like I'm in shape. And it's just kind of nice to measure oneself against others and yourself.
They also have side jobs outside of their teaching career.
I work at Kiel Irish Pub as a beer festival vendor. So I'm an expert in pouring beer in all kinds of temperatures and out in the open. I also work as an MC and entertainer for Liquid Blue events, who run the Reno River Festival and all the events in Virginia City.
The teachers at AACT engage in various hobbies outside of school, from biking to skiing to listening to podcasts. I'm Abigail Sheets, signing off with AACTV.
Thank you, Abby and Isabel. Coming up on Sunday, October 24th at 5 p.m., UNR will be hosting the Reno College Fair, an event where over 100 representatives from colleges around the country will give information.
Reno hosts one of the biggest air races in the country, the Reno Air Races. We go to Kira and Kathleen for more.
The Reno Championship Air Races are an annual event held at the said airport. For a week, there's air demonstrations and thrilling races. This year in particular sees the return of the Thunderbirds and their gravity-defying show. However, none of this would be possible without its many volunteers, both working for the community and for the air races themselves. Nearly every job at the air races is run by volunteers, from operations and security to recovery, plane towing, and many more. Without their volunteers, it's fair to say there would be no air races.
Our tow truck drivers, yeah, they volunteer. They're just tremendous. We have to have them, otherwise we'd have to push them out by hand. So. And then we always try to accommodate them any way we can.
One of the members of Tow 3 agreed to tell us a bit about what he does for the air races and why he does it.
So I'm on a tow crew, and we tow the T6s in and out of the pits and stage them for the races, and then fuel them up when they're done and put them away. I always enjoyed the air races, and I love the old planes, and so I figured as a volunteer I wouldn't have to pay, and then I could come out here all week.
Let it never be said that the local community does nothing for the air races. The volunteers at St. Michael's Parish in particular are always a big help. The Reno Air Races provide a platform for their biggest fundraiser. They raise funds in order to create more community outreach and renovate the parish. They create a home away from home, allowing campers a space to set up tents and providing other services such as home-cooked meals and showers.
We've been coming here over 30 years and we still communicate with the people that we met 30 years ago. The relationships that we built over the years has been fabulous, and we've had good friends for years and years and years. We're able to talk to people, they talk back to us. It's just like family. The quality of the food has been a lot better. I think you'd find in most hotels unless you were in something that's a 5-star type place. Just the overall atmosphere. We've been eating dinner here and showering here for 33 years, and we come back because of all the camaraderie of the place and the fact that we're able to get cleaned up.
Being within walking distance of the air races caters to a unique experience for airplane enthusiasts. The volunteers at the Reno Championship Air Races are truly what makes it possible, and if you want to lend a helping hand, visit the Air Races website or call St. Michael's Parish. With AACTV, I'm Kathleen Leslie.
That's really neat, and today our meteorologist Luke talks about the status on the hallways. Thanks, Luke. Today, the hallways are surprisingly clear. However, the structural integrity of the building is questionable. Back to you, Luke.
Thanks, Luke. If you're interested in jewelry and want to make some, go to Miss Raker's room 442 every Wednesday and Friday at lunch.
AACT is the only CTE school in Reno, and this makes it different than any other school. This school provides unique opportunities for students that will assist their future goals. Sadie and Uma bring us some insight.
The Academy of Arts, Careers, and Technology is not your average high school. It offers a variety of career and technical education programs to help students prepare for their future. Students at AACT decided to come to this school for a number of reasons, including the school's unique amenities, community service opportunities, and the kind faculty and staff members.
So the classmates and teachers, I think they care a lot about what they're doing. My big brother is going to AACT, and because of that I knew about the really cool community there and how it's just a bunch of nerds and there's cool academies and you get this opportunity to focus on the things you really like to do.
I want to be a marine biologist. I want to build a business based off of graphic design. I'm pretty sure the academy I'm in will help me with that, considering we're learning more about animals and different intelligence they have. It's just all learning about the inner processes of how things work and how to keep everything going the right way.
Each academy at AACT has its own unique aspects that provide students with hands-on experiences.
In the Business Academy, we run the student store. We stock it, we do all the accounting.
Students at AACT are provided with unique opportunities that allow them to pursue the career field that interests them. With the help of our CTE courses, students develop the necessary tools to further their education.
Thanks, Sadie and Uma. Homecoming was last Friday, and even with the new changes, it was a blast. Let's take a look with Adele and Kade.
AACT's 2021 Homecoming was held on Friday the 15th this October. This was the first dance AACT had held since 2019, making it special for the underclassmen who've never attended, but also for the upperclassmen who haven't had the chance to experience it in over a year.
So you need to have a theme first, because the theme is what's going to direct all of your decorations and ticket sales and all of that stuff. We actually talked about our theme way back in August. We had originally planned to have the dance in November, and then we're told it had to be outside, so that's why we are moving it forward.
Due to COVID-19 precautions, the dance took place outside in the roundabout by the back of the school, as opposed to the usual commons area. This was in order to give students the option to not wear masks throughout the event.
So from what I understand, the dance has to be outside, and that is the main COVID procedure. Students should still bring their masks, because if they have to go inside to use the bathrooms, they will need to put their mask on. But as long as they're outside, I believe we are good to go.
One of the smaller, yet still significant changes to the homecoming experience were adjustments to the court. The voting of king, queen, and royalty at school dances has continually been a well-known tradition.
So this year I wanted to make it a little bit more inclusive, and so instead of having our traditional king and queen, I wanted it to just be royalty. They can choose, that way we don't have to mispronoun anyone, we don't have to worry about that kind of thing. So there's going to be an email that'll be sent out and people will be asked like what their preferences are, that way they can choose what they prefer for us to call them. And I actually had someone reach out and ask, hey, I don't want to be king or queen, and I was like, cool, we'll just call you by royalty if you get up there. And so I was trying to think of different ways to make it a little bit more inclusive for everybody and a little bit easier to understand.
Even with some changes, AACT stuck to many of its tried and true traditions. The roundabout featured a photo booth in the trees and a dance floor. As many know, the dance had a Broadway theme, which was shown by leadership's decorations. These include playbills put on the walls of the surrounding dance area and cutouts placed on the engineering trebuchet. Mr. T was given the role of DJ this year and played many AACT favorites, such as Mr. Brightside, Never Gonna Give You Up, and more. Despite the apprehensions towards large group gatherings at the beginning of the school year, AACT's 2021 Homecoming proved to be a safe event that gave students the chance to experience a school activity for the first time since the beginning of the pandemic. Special thanks to Maddie Garcia for photos and videos of the dance. Reporting for AACTV, I'm Adele Pillars.
That's rad. Attention seniors, if you would like your senior quotes to be in the yearbook, then you need to submit them to aactyearbook22@gmail.com by November 17th.
Thanks for watching this episode.
That was Luke, and I'm Hannah. Thanks for watching this episode of AACTV. Have a great day.
Yeah, I don't get paid enough for this.